Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And as you can see, we've already started here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's got a... It's Bale! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. It might not be such a bad idea playing this short and into feet.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Mateus plays it short. Dembele gets it clear.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adriano. Bale. Gattuso. Passing is crisp and sharp. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Cruyff. Dembele. He's played it back. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Bale, and this is Adriano.
There they go, hunting again.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And Cruyff! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Cruyff actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well read, nice interception. Gattuso did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's Gullit. Stood up well to him there. Rummenigge is someone with real dynamite in his boots. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That's a cute ball. Big chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Vermaelen is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Goal! Sao Paulo! And Sao Paulo score first. So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Looking for a runner. Bale providing an outlet on that flank. He's there to get rid. Mateus, he takes a shot! Corner number 2 then. Mateus goes short.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Cruyff.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now can he find a... Can he finish? And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Pelé, Mateus, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Rijkaard, it's a pretty loose pass. Rummenigge. This looks promising. Tries a shot! He's delivered all right! Oh, beautifully dispatced. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Rijkaard. But it's Thuram. Quality ball. Mateus. Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Pelé, and it's Gattuso. Now Gattuso. And it's for Marlon. Pass somewhat off target. Bullet. And it's half-time here. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Sao Paulo are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And that pass isn't the best. Adrian, and he shoots! Oh, taken with style! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Rummenigge. Pelé, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. And he's gone direct here.
That dugout has had some relief, at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Davids, and it's Dembele. It's Hullet. Now that looks a decent ball. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, can he get onto this? pass just didn't quite work. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Bale does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And this is Adriano. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Mateus showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substituição em campo.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 19.
Troy, and the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are cruising away. So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
Well, it's an inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Sao Paulo grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Now it's Villa. That's beautifully weighted. And this is Adriano. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Sao Paulo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And this is Adriano. He's chosen to go back. Chance! He has done it! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking.
Shoots! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Yeah, I think I'd feel that way too. Not that I thrived in one-on-one situations.
Marlon calmly anticipates. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well, the run-has been sold a little bit short there.
Sao Paulo clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And it's made its way to it. Great chance! And it's come back out to him.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Oh, that's clever. Plenty to aim at here. Chance, surely! It's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Ibrahimovic coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of, go make a nuisance of yourself.
Sao Paulo are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Vermaelen goes long. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Such good technique.
And he's managed to get for Romario! It's their second corner of the game. He's got two. Oh, terrific save. Raul. David Villa. Now it's Raul. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's through here. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Baresi demonstrates. And that is as far as it goes. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them.